Okay, this is Animal Paradise. Yesterday I made a video concerning the two new machines that we brought to Animal Paradise. We have a hammer mill, a portable small hammer mill, and also a pelletizer or a pelletizer, a small one also, not so big, because we want to see how we can create store feed for the coming dry season. This is still May, but whatever we're going to do in the dry season, whatever we're going to have in the dry season, we have to start preparing for it now, so that if we can get two sections, maybe some of those grasses you have to harvest them every 60 days. So if we can, 60 days is 2 months. If we can get 2 months harvest before November, it will help us to have enough feed on ground and so many other things. If we have to wait till, sometimes August is always raining, the month of August is out, maybe July, August, it's always raining, those months are out, you cannot go out to source out for so many things, you may not even be able to do many things. So whatever we're able to do, we're gonna start now. Hey, I'm making video, what's going on? My children were making noise, I think I was making video. so we have to take advantage of time. If we wait till June, July, August, we may not be able to do 2 sections of the grasses, and there's so many other things. And then the brewing waste, sometimes when you pay, it takes 2-3 months before you get to your turn, because the pig farmers are getting it, and then there is not even enough for them. They have a cooperative a society that is controlling it, and they also have a kind of a pig farmers association also. So before it will get to normal people like us who are not into the pig system, it's going to be it may take time. So between now and that November, we may get 2 times or 3 times. Are you seeing it? So, but whatever we got to do, we got to start fast. We got to start fast and to keep preserve feed for the animals in the dry season. So we have the pelletizer, and then we also have a hammer mill. Before I got this cassava grinding machine, the local one, is in one of the videos, but it doesn't grind fast. You have to grind the cassava 3 times to get a kind of a broken down particle. But I'm thinking that this machine will give me a particle in one grind. If I'm able to dry those cassavas for a particular period of time, maybe 3 days, now that rains are falling, we're not going to have sun, so we're going to create a very big shade and dry them where rain will not be beating them or meeting them. So if we're able to get that, we'll grind it with this hammer mill, produce a powder. The powder, we can do anything we like with it, either pelletizing it or feeding it direct. The brewing waste, when it comes, we're still going to try to do that. So, but I want to couple this one now. That's why that's what I'm doing here now. I want to couple it. Let me show the machine. I'm going to take the camera and show the machine before I return it back to the person holding it for me. Now, this is the stand. This is the stand of the machine, of the hammer mill. There's a hammer mill. This is where we will install the tires. I'm going to do that just now. You install the tires here also. The stand will be on the ground like this. It's going to be on the ground like this. Yeah, seeing it. Then this is the major hammer mill. This is how it looks like. This is the major mill. The major mill, and then this is something that determines how big the the particles coming out from it will be. When it's grinding it, this will be filtering it out into these other parts that will be blowing it out through this bigger stuff. Are you seeing it? So this one is 2. I think 1 is already inside. I'm going to keep it down here. And we have the belts. Yeah, the belt is there. The belt connects this machine to this electric motor. We have an electric motor here. I'm going to bring it out. We have an electric motor here. Yeah, the belt will cover connect it to this electric motor and remove this electric motor. We have to pay for this boxing to keep it safe. And then we have the tires, the 4 tires. I'm going to put that in just now. And then this is the nozzle where it's enter in through. So when I'm coupling it, I'm going to keep the camera somewhere. Okay, and then this is the bigger part of it that is connected to this place. So that's that. I want to start the installation. You're going to video me. You will try as much as possible to video what my hand is doing. I seen it is what my hand is doing. You're going to video. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. So this is it the sitting or the rack? Anyhow you call it, this is you're going to sit. Very easy to install. Some parts are easy because I'm used to installing those Chinese machines, but this particular one has one or two things I don't know where it belongs. Yeah, that one is done. Then you get this one in and put it in here. Quickly go and get what you want to get. Put this here. Yeah. And then this one comes in here. This one comes in here. It has a washer that will keep it from coming out. Are you showing my hand? When you put this washer, you will bend it. It's two, you bend one out of it. So it's sitting already, so you can be rolling it and moving your machine. Now this is the major machine. I'm going to lift it up. It's very heavy, so I'm going to lift it up. No, that's not how that is supposed to start. The motor engine is coming here. Electric motor. This one has yes, exactly. So it has a kind of a covering here, but this covering I'm going to remove it. Have this covering. You're supposed to do it like this and then tie it more for it to have a narrow way. The thing you're feeding inside is supposed to be entering narrowly so that you can blend it, not that you just chop everything in. But most of these machines, when you buy them, you're gonna customize them to how it will be working for you well. Yeah, take for instance, this is the opening. This is the opening, official opening. The cassava peels are not going to pass through here. This one is for grain. Maybe we're going to use corn grain, so it's going to be filtering in here small. But when you get the cassava peels, some of the cassava peels are strong. If we want to use the brewery waste or some kind of powdered thing, we may not even grind the brewery waste. So if you're going to use corn, it's going to pass here small. But if we're going to use cassava peels, it may not be able to pass here. So we're going to be the one to determine the slowness or the fewness of the cassava peels we put inside. So this one is out. It's for my own use, the way it is good for me. So that one is out. I'm returning this back here so that I don't misplace it. It's part of the tool. Then this is a hammer mill. This is how you open it. You lose here. You lose here, and then it falls out. Are you videoing it? Come closer. This is how it will come. Then you will lose here. You lose it. Hey, it has fallen off. You lose it, and then you open it. That's where you open it from. That's how you open it. After losing, you open it. After opening it, yeah, this one will go backward, but because of the what's it called, the inches that is there, I don't want to pull it backward. We have tools, spinner. This is 1214. That's what we're going to be using. This 1214. This one is for this place. Until where the motor engine will stay. This is what will determine the shortness of the motor engine. You can adjust it this way. You can adjust it this way. You can do it like this. Depends. If it's a bigger motor engine, you can do it like this. If it's a smaller motor engine, you bring it in. This is seating for the motor engine. It has 4 bolts that has that same color. We're going to see them now. This one, I don't know the use of this one. Maybe as I'm putting the motor engine, I will get to understand it. But because of the color it's having, I'm thinking it has something to do with this other color. So, but I don't know the function yet. I'm thinking it's a kind of a stopper. And when you see it, when I see the boat, I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere here, stopping the engine from going backward. I think so, but let it be there first. I don't know what it is for. And then this is the box, the nuts. We're going to tie all these nuts. There's a kind of function of what they did on this nut that I really like. It's not in most of those China engines. Let me just show it now. Some of those China engines, when they are vibrating, the bolt and nut will be untying to be losing backward when they are vibrating. Most of the engines we have, even our chaff cutter, is like that because are you seeing my hand? If they make this is 12 bolts. If you put a washer like this, your washer will come in. There's a sharper side. The sharper side will be on the other side. This one, if they make it exactly 12, and you're able to knot it in with your hand easily, you knot it in with your hand easily like this. Later, when it's vibrating, it's going to loosen back. It's going to loosen back easily again. But this particular one, the way they did most of them, I think this one I've already tied it before. That's why it's loose like that. Most of them are tight. It doesn't go in easily and it doesn't lose easily. So even when it's vibrating, it will not lose easily. Most of them will not lose easily because it's a kind of a function they did on it. I seen it. I tested this before. It's very, very tight. So that's the advantage of this bolt that came with this one. So we have some other tools in here. I'm going to bring them out now. Meanwhile, all this one is not Chinese products. They are my tools. They are my personal tools. So don't think they all came with it. I need to look for the bolts. That's where they are. That's that. So let's come closer. Let's come closer. This is how the hammer mill engine works. You seen it? This is the hammer. All these things is called hammer. So when it is rotating, these things are going to be, I think it's rotating 2,880 ROMP, rotation per minute. It rotates 2,880 times in 1 minute. So it blends. The thing is that some of those hammer mills that are produced, this hammer is thicker. It's thicker. It used to be thicker. Sometimes people will say Chinese products, it's not as the original product that is made by Germany or US and all that. But Chinese, those ones made by Germany and the US, the price is very high. We may not be able to buy. When we were buying a brush cutter from China as at 100,000, the German brush cutter was about 300 and something thousand. That was some years back. And now the price has gone. So these guys also try to like make it affordable. So this hammer is not so thick, but it's going to take a long time before this one will break off. I think so. It's going to take a really long time. So when it is rotating, this hammer will be rotating. I think there should be 4 hammers. 1, 2 here, 1, 2 there. There are 4. So they'll be rotating and blending what you're putting in. And then this, bring it inside. There's something inside here that determines the particles that comes out. It's like a filter. It has a name, but I can't remember the name now. I'll show you the bigger one just now. This is a bigger one. This is a bigger one. The bigger particles comes out from this. The bigger particle comes out. The smaller particles come out. This one that is inside. I think I'm going to use this one that is inside because it's going to be difficult to get it out. To get this thing out of here and replace it is going to be difficult. But let me use this one first. The essence is to get a smaller particle. So if it comes out well, fine. I've seen it. And then because of this blade, we are supposed to be careful not to allow nails or iron materials to enter in here. When they enter and these things keep the blade, the hammer, this hammer keep hitting those iron, it may blunt this. It may blunt it or even break it. There's a way the nail will hook somewhere and this thing hit it with force. A damage may come in. That's why, like I said in the video I made yesterday, when you put this nozzle, this is the nozzle where the feed is going in. you will get a big round magnet. There are some magnets that are bigger than this. You put it under here. The magnets, you can even put two magnets under this place. You put magnets here, big magnets, so that when you're feeding in your substance, in case there's an ion on it, that magnet will magnet that ion to this place. Then you will see it and notice it and remove the magnets. If they remove the ion, sorry. If there is no magnet under here, everything you put in goes in there. Remember, we are using cassava peels. Most of our cassava peels and some other materials that are gotten from a not properly clean environment. Are you seeing it? In the process of packing the cassava peels from the ground, mistakenly nails can enter, small ions can enter. Sometimes, as you even put them in your maybe the place you're processing is your processing area, you're going to spread them out to dry. In that process, ion can come in. Anything ion material can come in mistakenly. If it enters here, it's going to affect it, create a negative effect. So you put some big round magnets here. That round magnet will stop the ion from going in. And that is Nigerian pattern. We have to customize and use our own sense, our own initiative in some things. So not be as you both do and you just say use them. So that is that. So we've gotten everything in here out. They're out. When you're feeding the things in here, this thing is rotating 2,880 times per minute. It's rotating. So anything it meets on the way, as this one break it into 2, this one break it into 3, this one break it into 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it comes again, this one breaking. Before you know it has torn particles. And you also have a bigger blade here. So as you're swinging it, this one we also crush it. At the end, it enters down there. It enters under that filter. That filter, as it's breaking it into particles, it's filtering into the through this filter. It's entering under. Then this side has a spinning blade. It has a spinning blade. It will pick it from that under. You're going to install this to it. So the spinning blade inside here will pick those powder from under this machine and blow it through here, and it will come out through here. Most times you're going to tie bag here because it's powder, it cannot be blowing out. Are you seeing it? So that spinning blade here, there's another spinning blade inside here that picks the powder that this blade hammer has produced. It picks those powder and force it through here with pressure, and it comes out through here. That's how hammer mill works. Just so easy. But we are installing this one now. We're tying them together. I'm going to do because I'm going to carry it to the farm, I'm going to do just minor installation. I will not 100% tie the boat. So this is, you close it. This is where you close it. Bring it close. Yeah, you close it here. You roll this one. Make sure it's tight too. And make sure it's tight, though you cannot easily lift up. So that one is settled. Then these boats. This is four boats, and then each of them has washer. This thing is called a washer. This is a boat. This is a knot. So you call it boat and knot. You put one boat here. You put this washer under. You put this washer under. So this is how you do. One washer will be up. One washer will be up here. You put it in here. This other washer will be down here before you put the knots. This machine is vibrating while it is working. It vibrates. The vibration is high. So it's not child's play. Some of like our chaff cutter, the chaff cutter we have, what we do is every time we want to use the chaff cutter, we will tightening all the bolts again. It's a kind of a maintenance thing. You must tighten it. Sometimes even while you're using it, some bolts will be falling off. But I like the way these guys did their own. Their bolts are not as tight. Can you turn around? Can you come this way? And their bolts are not is very, very tight. So that's that going in there. This is the washer. The washer comes in, and then the bolts will go in. The bolt will enter. Under. Now, because I'm going to lose it again, I'm supposed to take these two spinner. You use one to bring the camera close. You take this one, you hold that bolt on the under. Where is 12? Okay, now that is 14. You hold that bolt on the under. You use this one to make it tight. You tighten it. But I'm still going to use this thing to carry it in the vehicle to where I want to put it. Yeah, so you tighten it to be very tight. I like to be very tight. Very tight, because it works with vibration. It's vibrating. It's supposed to be tight like that, but I'm not going to tighten the remaining ones. I'm just making an installation video. What you have done here, I think I'm having some washer there. I misplaced them. So what we have done here, we do it here too, and then we come back and do it here too. It's just 4. You put the bolts, you tie from the under, and that's that for that. But I'm not going to do that because I'm still going to lose it again. But this is just an installation video. And then let's come to here. This one will go in first. This is a rubber washer. This is an iron washer. This rubber washer is to prevent dust. Remember, what's going to be coming out from here is dusty. It's going to be dusty or powder and dusty. So that one will go in there. Then this circle one will come on top, because, and then when using washer, there is always a flat side and the not flat side. The not flat side is supposed to create a grip on this. Every washer has it. You check the side that is smooth. The side that is smooth will be on the bolt. The side that is not so smooth will be on the other part to create a grip on it. So okay, it's there now. I set it already. Then this one will come in. As you set it, you also set this one too, so that the bolt will enter in. Yeah. You put a washer too. Every bolt must have washer on 2 sides. All those things came with it. A washer, you see the washer has a smooth side and a grip side. You put the grip side here, then you put this here. The same thing, you put the fork. Yeah, you're supposed to put a washer, but we are doing a test installation, so that's how it works. Then you're going to help me hold it. Good. Don't forget that washers, 2 washers follow every of the bolts. Washer at the top, washer at the bottom. But because I'm going to lose it back, this is not where I'm going to use this thing. As I bought it, the thing is shocking me, so I need to get it together here. Instead of waiting till I get to where I'm going to, I just want to put it together, and then I think by now it should be able to stand by itself. Leave it standing by itself. It's standing by itself. Can you shift that generator backward for me, please, if you can? So that one has been settled. You're going to come this way. Yeah. No, come this way. See what I'm doing. That's why you should come this way. Yeah, go look video what I'm doing here. So this one has a place to knot it. It has a place to knot it. You put it in. Is the inlet. The inlet of the machine. I'm getting some bolts. Okay, so we got bolts and nuts. It has a place, you lock it in. Just put it in. The bolt, you're going to put a washer. You put a washer here. The washer has a grip side. That grip side goes in. Exactly. You put the washer. You get a bolt. Put a washer. Is in. You lift it up, it will adjust. You get another one. Exactly. It's adjustable, so you have to adjust it to lift its mouth up like this, so that anything you put in goes straight. It's not, you can see adjust it like this, depends on what you're using, but our what's it called, chaff cutter, I have to adjust it like this so that we are feeding it, so it has to go in. It's when you are working with all this machine, sometimes you'll be very tired, so the easier you adjust it to suit you, the better it will be. Are you seeing it? This is 12, this is 14. 14 comes outside, then the 12 start to tie. The 12 start to tie. Or you can hold it this way and tie from this way, which is faster. Which is faster. You tie from this way. When it's tight, you know. When the thing is tight, you stop moving. Then you know you've got in there. And then all these machines, anytime you want to use it, you must adjust all these bolts. You tighten them again. Some of them used to lose back. They'll be losing as it's vibrating. So you tighten them, and if you can blind the mouth. If you know you're not going to be losing them often, you can blind the mouth. So that's it. How you see it's standing now. Only one bolt is making it stand. I just tighten one, making it stand. So this is how the small hammer mill looks like. Small hammer mill looks like. Are you seeing it? Video later round. Yeah. Turn around and come this way. So we feed it here, it comes out through here. I'm going to put this motor engine on top because I'm showing an example. Okay. Hey, this one is heavy. Very heavy. This one comes here. It comes here. It comes to this place. That's the seating I was talking about that time. And it has a seating. No, that's not how it comes. Are you video? You're supposed to stand back, okay? Okay.
you set it. This is the seat. It will sit. You bolt this one here, you bolt this one here. Okay, that's that. This one get his own bolt, this one get his own bolt, this place also get his own bolt. He gets his own bolt. Then okay, they seal this place. There's one very important thing in this place. I don't know the name. This is it. This thing. You don't let it you don't misplace it. Very important. This one comes in and there is a key. That key enters into this thing. This thing plays a very important role. If you misplace it in your machine, you just have to go get another one. You set it and put the key inside. No, this side is supposed to be in. You set it, and the most time this particular one is hammer. You used to hit it until it enters the right place. It's supposed to come in, and there's a stopper here. It will stop there. Meanwhile, so hitting it, this key will be coming backward until it gets to the stopper. Hold on, I'm coming. After you do that, this, it has an adjuster. You're not going to permanent this bolt, not until you get this belt to where it's supposed to be. It has an adjuster. You're supposed to adjust it to where it's supposed to be. If you cannot do it, call a professional to help you. If you can't do it, call a professional to help you. I am used to, if you want to permanent this, we'll adjust it. I'm used to doing this. Are you seeing it? So this is how it works. You adjust it. This one, if this thing enters inside, it will be straight. This one's supposed to enter inside. If we hit it now, we cannot remove it to uncouple it. It's when I'm doing permanently, I'm going to do that. You hit it in, hit it in, hit it in. It comes here, everything will be straight. It will be straight. But the only problem I'm seeing here now, I think this belt is supposed to pass under there. It's supposed to pass under there. Yeah, it's supposed to pass under that place. Once it's tight, it will pass under here. That cover, let me get the cover, I'm coming. This cover, no, that one is not for there at all. It's not for there. This cover covers it like this. I think that's where this one will come in. This particular thing, I think is where we're going to use to lock this. Yeah, exactly. It's here. We're going to tie it here. There's a bolt here. Can you show this corner? I was wondering where to enter. There's a hole there. You will knot this. There's a knot there. Then you will knot this here. You will knot this here like this, and then this one, there's a bolt that comes here. Once you tighten this belt, it's going to flatten it down here, flatten it down to this place. Once you tighten it up to flatten it down, then this one, the bolt and knot will tie this one. Then you tie this one here, and there's a hole on this panel. You knot it to this one. It's always in the inside, so that the beauty will show in the outside. And then there's something that's supposed to be on top of here. Let me get it. Yes, this one's supposed to be here. Exactly. That's that. Meanwhile, the machine will not come with. So you put this one here, and then meanwhile, don't forget that I'm not creating the permanent installation. I'm just creating kind of a demonstrative installation. I'm going to losing many of them back. You're going to get 2.5. There's a wire they call 2.5. That's 2.5 because most these factory products, they don't come with a wire. The wire to connect it to lights, they don't come with it. So you're going to get 2.5, not 1.5. You get 2.5. You're going to get 2.5. Those electricians know it's 2.5 wire. It's thick. It's thicker. Sometimes it comes in 3-in-1. They will have 3 different colors inside one. Sometimes it comes in only red or only black. You'll be the one to double it, or whatever the one that you get in your area. You connect it, take it through here, and take it to lights. And take it to lights. So this is the hammer mill.
When it was in the carton, it looked small, but after installing it, the thing can't look big. I seen it look big. And then most times when you want to use these parts, you're going to tie bag here so that the dust will not be flying everywhere. Will not be flying everywhere. So that's that. So like I was saying, when it is small, when it is inside the carton, it will look small. But after installing it, you see how big it is. As a tall person or a short person, see how it reach. See the bigness. And then this thing rotates 2880 RPM. It's grind fast. It grind fast. You'll be getting your results. And what you need to do is don't shove too many things in, and regulate how you put what you're putting in. Regulate it. You should not just shove a lot of things in and then choke it up. And also don't shove too many. Are you come close to me so that I'll be hearing? Don't shove too much wet substances in. I'm not so sure that it works with wet substances. I think the drier the substance, the better it will be. If it is wet, that wet substances may go and corrode or make the blade to rust, the hammer to rust. I see. So work on dry substances, and also it should not be so wet. It should not be so wet. It should be a little bit dry. Meanwhile, while the other machine, that what's it called? Let me sit down. Getting tired. The other machine, what is it called? The pelletizer. If the substances are too dry, it will be coming out as powder. It will not be thickening up. If they are too wet, it will be coming out as wet, soft pellets. So it has to have a little bit of moisture. The more you use it, the more you will know how moist whatsoever you are putting in is. I seen it. So this is a new task for Animal Paradise. I want to begin to source out things. The numbers of our animals are increasing. I don't want to get to dry season and be stranded. Sometimes, if you don't prepare for dry season, the amount of money you will use to buy feed, are you covering my face? The amount of feed, the money you use to buy feed to sustain your animals will be very, very high. And then, if you don't feed your animal well in the dry season, you will not be able to get the 2 times birth that we talked about in a year. If they eat well, one season, 6 months, and the next 6 months they don't eat well, you have miscarriages. So then if you don't want to have miscarriage, you got to feed them well. And if you don't prepare for feed to feed them well, you're going to go buy feed to feed them well, and then it's going to cost you a high amount of money. Are you seeing it? So once you get animals and the animals are stable and they are there, the next thing to enter is to begin to source out feed for your animals. Sometimes you turn to a crop farmer. You begin to plant grasses, plant forages, plant things, plant any plantable that goats will eat. Are you seeing it? You begin to plant, make silage, make hay. And now we are talking about pelletizing feed now. Make pellets for the animals. It's just a new system that come in now. We need to embrace it and see how it is helping us. Because hay is very laborious. Silage is very laborious. You got to clear the field. Clear the field. After clearing the field, people are going to gather it up and move it down to where the machine is. Then someone is going to be chaffing it, putting it to the chaff cutter, chaffing it out. Another person is going to be bagging it. Another person is going to be spraying it first, even before bagging, spraying it with molasses or whatsoever inoculant you want to use. They're going to be spraying it. Another person is going to be bagging it or filling it to the bunker, or you can even chaff it into the bunker, while men will be jumping on it and compressing it. Sometimes it's stressful in a whole day. At the end, the money you use to pay workers will be very high. Sometimes you got to pay one person up to 5,000 in a day, and you may have close to like 10 people on ground, or maybe 8 or 10 people on ground on that day's work. The next day they're going to come. The next day they're going to come. Sometimes you can start making silage from Monday to Friday, and you're going to pay all these people. At the end, silage is good, nutritious, palatable to the animals, but sometimes it's expensive. It's expensive. While hay, on the other hand, is seasonal. Once you cut your grasses, if it is the rainy season, in every 2 days, rain must drizzle. As rain drizzles, it wet on the grass and return you back to where you were. You're trying to dry the grass is not drying. So hey, we only work during the dry season, and in the dry season, we don't have those grasses. They are going to dry up naturally. And so that's what we're trying to see how we can get materials and make another kind of feed in another direction. Take for instance, we get the cassava peels, sort them out, blend them. As they're blending, another person is shoveling it into the other machine. It may not take much people. It can even be done gradually. Silage cannot be done gradually. Everything you cut today, you must ensile it today. As they cut it in the field, you carry it, you grind, you chop it. I use the word grind for chaff cutter. You grind it and then you ensile it, you press it, you cover it. Everything is done in a rush. In silage, it's always done in a rush. In hay, the time is not there. You can cut your grasses in the field and leave it to wheat for some time, but rain may meet it. If you're going to create a shade for wheating your grasses, you can't do much. But this pelletizer or pelletizing feed, we are trying to see if we get a tipper of brewery waste, 10 or 20 bags of wheat offal, mix it together and see how fast we're able to shove it into the pelletizer and get it into pellets, bag them, tie them up, put them in the store. We may not need much workers like we use in the silage, and then we may get more results. I think so, but we're going to practice it and see. So we've just coupled this. When we start to use it, we'll make a video of that too. This is Animal Paradise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Animal Paradise Farm. Like our page on Facebook, Animal Paradise Farm. You can join any of the WhatsApp group that you like. Send us a message on WhatsApp. We will explain the functions of the WhatsApp to you. The major WhatsApp group there is the Animal Paradise Mentorship Club. That one is a registered group. You pay to join that group. And under that group, there are services that group is rendering. Services that is rendering to farmers or farms. And then we have a free group. If you cannot pay to join the group, you can join the free group if you like. Thank you very much for watching our videos and also for subscribing to our videos. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.